only time he went full distance. He dropped the second game, but it was reasonably comfortable in the third. 21-16, but an hour and 18 minutes. So as far as Lakshya SEN is concerned, well, he's trying to become the fourth player from India to win men's singles gold. So our court officials for this one are Tze Yong from Trinidad and Tobago, David Evans, the service judge.
On my right, I'm Tze Yong, Malaysia. And on my left, Lakshya SEN, India. I'm Tze Yong to serve. Love all. Play.
So the men's singles final gets underway. Tze Yong of Malaysia, far side of the court against the number 2 seed, Lakshya SEN of India. Good opening rally and a lovely shot from Tze Yong. And Chris, I mean, Malaysia and India, the two most successful nations in men's singles Commonwealth Games history. Fitting that we've once again got an Indian against a Malaysian, as we did on the Gold Coast 4 years ago. But both you and I think this is going to be a very, very tight match.
Yeah, I mean, what a Commonwealth Games Tze Yong's had. Quite incredible. He was the man who made the difference in the team event, and to make the final. The two performances he's had in the earlier rounds were absolutely incredible. The thing for me is, how much does he have left in the tank? The point you made about 11 matches in 11 days, that is incredible.
Yeah. Even in World Championships, we don't play that amount. Ooh, well, there's a challenge here from Tze Yong. They were both prepared to challenge that one. No, that was awfully close. And it just caught the line. Oh, what a good call by the line judge. My goodness me, these line judges have been good this week.
So the score, 2-1. Play.
Well, we all know Lakshya SEN is an incredibly quick player around the court. Wonderful retriever of the shuttle. Tell us a little bit about the style of Tze Yong, though, Chris. What should we be looking out for?
Well, I was, to be honest, surprised with how composed he was. He had such a complete game. I really do feel, though, the biggest thing today will be, this is the biggest occasion that he's ever been in. This is such a big match for him. And can he control his nerves? Can he keep believing, even though he's obviously tired because of the amount of matches? The fatigue will have built up.
Oh, that's brilliant. And add into the mix there that he wasn't originally coming to the Commonwealth Games because Tze Yong was going to come as the men's singles player, but he's had one or two niggles with injuries, decided he needed to get those sorted before the World Championships at the end of this month. Oh, that's perfect. That's found the line.
I do think as well, it's almost such a fairy tale, as it were, in regards to if Tze Yong was to win this, not is he the hero of the team event, also the hero of the individual. I think it'd almost be, you know, you can make a movie out of it.
Well, I think the sheer presence of Tze Yong at the front of the court, he looked as if he was ready to pounce. He's a tall athlete, 180, that's 5'11". And look how he was really eager to pounce on top of the net should that have come over. Missed it. Never really got behind that. Lakshya SEN, that's his coach. Tze Yong, former Korean men's doubles player. Two-time Olympic silver medalist. That's a good punch, Claire. It's going, oh, it's going wide. And that's good judgment from Lakshya SEN.
6-4.
Yeah. There is a slight drift in this arena, and Tze Yong hitting with the drift, which is why he's hit a couple long of the back line. Well, I watched Tze Yong's earlier match against Lo Ken Yu, the reigning world champion, and I thought how wonderful his net play was. I felt he was controlling the front of the court. Injection of pace from the Malaysian. And on the final shot, finding the net.
Really impressive defence there, Lakshya SEN. I've noticed as well in this match, he seems to be looking at his coach more than I'd noticed before. And I'm sure that's a little bit just to do with nerves. Just getting that reassurance.
Yeah, there he is again, looking at his coach.
6-7.
Well, once again, after the rally, Lakshya SEN looking back towards his coach. But this has been played at a terrific pace, Chris.
Yeah, if this continues, I mean, we're in for a real treat. But the thing is, can this continue at this frantic pace?
Well, the Indian player had a terrific start to the year. Reached the final of the first 3 tournaments that he played in 2022. Won the Indian Open, actually beating his opponent of today in the final. In the semi-final, I beg your pardon. Also reached the final of Germany and the All England Championships. And the All England to badminton is what Wimbledon is to tennis. A magnificent start to the year. Insane. That's a very, very clever shot. Chris, I mentioned the fact that these two met in the semi-final of the Indian Open. It's actually the 3rd meeting between these two players. and Lakshya SEN has won both previous encounters, but the last time they played, it was an hour and 7 minutes for 3 games.
Yeah, I'd say in a normal tournament, I do feel head-to-heads are really relevant just because of playing styles. You can play someone that you just don't match up well against, but for me, this is just, we can't compare it to anything. It's such a unique experience when you're playing for this gold and silver medal in such a big occasion.
Well, it's Lakshya SEN's doing all the reacting at the moment. That's clearly in. There's the sideways drift coming into play.
9-7.
From right to left as we look down during the rallies. And that's a very good run of points. 4 straight points for this man. Yeah, that's landing just inside the line. And that's partly nerves. When you're nervous, you lose your timing, you lose your spatial awareness. Oh, that's good play. My goodness, he's fast forward.
Yeah, when he reads it, I mean, he's like a lightning bolt. He's so quick, so explosive, and then he makes the final shot look really easy, but it's not. It's still a difficult shot.
Yes, he imparted reverse slice on that to keep it straight. Not easy, as you say. Missed it.
9-all. So call.
Service fault called. Deemed to be too high. Strike. The shuttle must be struck below 115 centimetres. And the perspex devices, there you can see them. There's 2 dark lines across the 2 bits of perspex. And that's how the service judge judges the height of 1.15 metres. That's a great shot. Missed it. Ah, well, he's challenging that. If he's wrong on that, he's got no challenges left. No, I do beg your pardon. It was, who challenged the first one? It was Lakshya. No. Well, that's clearly wide. So, yeah, well, the umpire has confirmed it for us. 1 challenge remaining for Lakshya SEN. Must have been Tze Yong who challenged the first one. So, mid-game interval, it is a 2-point advantage to the Malaysian Tze Yong. Well, this man, throughout this tournament here in Birmingham, has been riding on the crest of a wave. And that's so much about what sport is all about. When you have an opportunity, you've got to grasp it with both hands. You never know if the opportunity is going to come again. 11-9 his advantage here in the opening game. decision from Lakshya SEN. And I suspect, Chris, that the Indian player is just riddled with nerves at the moment.
Yeah, I would totally agree. I'd say the way he's been interacting with his coach a lot more than normal, just for that reassurance, just a bit of indecision on some of the lifts at the back of the court, day in and day out, and that's just when you get tense. That's just what happens.
Oh, string's gone in Lakshya SEN's racket. Nothing he can do. Very clever play from Tze Yong, just keeping the shuttle over and in. Oh, that was a little rash. Yeah, Lakshya can't do anything other than really just lift or clear the shuttle. And he's played a winner. Would you believe it? That is extraordinary. How many shots did he play there with broken strings? I think it was about 8. And the final, punch clear, was an absolute beauty. How on earth did he control that? This lands on the line. Well, it really is a packed house here today.
Play.
Yes, that's landed in as well. And it's a couple of misjudgments now from Tze Yong. That one's wide, though. Taken with the sideways drift. Taken wide of the singles court. Missed it. Well, he's challenging again. I saw that as clearly wide, but maybe it just caught the outside edge of the line. Yeah, we'll just snip out, cut all the strings to release the tension. Yeah, line judge was right, and my instinct was right. Was just wide.
14-11.
Nice punch clear. Great pace once again for the runner. Brilliant. Yeah. Lakshya SEN retrieving capabilities are quite extraordinary. And he doesn't just get it back, he gets it back with interest. That final block to the net. Look, he took it inches off the floor. Perfect response.
Yeah, the quality there from how low he took it. Very, very impressive rally from both players.
Nice. That is a well-constructed rally from Tze Yong.
Tze Yong at the net at the moment, the deception, the hold. I've not seen this to this level before in this tournament, the way that he's looking so calm. You can only be deceptive if you are calm. And at the net, he's holding it. He's doing everything he wants. He's come out here and he's... I mean, the first game so far, he does not look like he's tense or nervous at all.
Well, I thought, as I was saying earlier, his net play against the reigning world champion, Lo Ken-yu, I think that was the deciding factor. Oh, another service error from Tze Yong. It's short. Missed it. You know, as that rally was in progress, as it progressed, I just sensed it could become a pivotal point, important for both players. But Lakshya SEN, he forced a really short lift early on in that rally, and then it was rather a tame smash straight at his opponent. Should have put it away.
Yeah, he did have the opportunity, but I think incredible defence. And it's sometimes when you're a bit nervous, you just get tense on the overheads.
His Royal Highness, the Prince Edward. Big badminton fan is His Royal Highness. That's just wide.
40-16.
Well, did a full pirouette after that backhand, Lakshya SEN. Missed it. This is where the nerves and the courage really come into play.
It's already a grueling game, 22 minutes, and we're only 15-16 in the first game.
Thank you.
It is being played at such pace too.
Yeah, and this is, well, I think we're going to see. For me, I worry a little bit for Tze Yong if he can maintain this, because he, for me, has had the harder tournament so far.
Yes, we've mentioned that this is his 11th match in 11 days. It's only an 8th match for Lakshya SEN. It's going wide. Well, asks for the court to be mopped. Well, the Malaysian fans are in fine voice, aren't they? They love their badminton in Malaysia. And we love the fans wherever they come to watch. Always very vocal and very involved and very passionate. Another nervous-looking error from Lakshya SEN. And now Tze Yong, a 3-point advantage and 3 points away from the opening game. Slide it in. He's sitting against the drift. Shuttle holds up, going towards that far end of the court. Oh, only just in. Wow. Perfect. Good flick serve. Well, your point earlier, Chris, about whether Tze Yong can maintain the level throughout the entirety of the match with which he started this final. Well, I think the nerves are beginning to kick in with the young Malaysian. One point in it. Brilliant. Well, that's one of the few winning smashes that we've seen in this opening game from Lakshya SEN.
And that was absolutely millimetre perfect. Incredible shot.
Yeah, we've seen very little aggression from him so far. The plaster on the knee has been dislodged by the dive. Look at the time he lands, Lakshya SEN, his body weight going forward, although he'd been jumping backwards. Yeah.
I think the thing here to try and put into perspective, I might be wrong here, Jill, so correct me if I am, but I believe Tze Yong will have beaten, if he could manage to win this, the world gold medalist, silver medalist and bronze medalist.
That's correct. From the December World Championships in Huelva. Three of the 4 medalists. We don't have a bronze medal playoff match in World Championships in badminton as we do here at the Commonwealth Games. Wow!
Incredible.
What a defensive shot from Lakshya SEN. Well, most players would have had to block this back to the net. Somehow he managed to lift it. And Tze Yong was expecting the block, charging forward, and couldn't change direction. Incredible shot. So 4 straight points, and Lakshya SEN into the lead.
Some of the rallies that we're seeing here, incredible.
Well, only a 2-shot rally there, but the accuracy of the smash down the line, superb.
At that moment, if he misses that, he's had such a big run go against him that the whole momentum of the game almost changes. So it's such a risky shot to play, but he played it to absolute perfection.
19 all. Who's going to have the game point? The answer answer is the Malaysian, Tze Yong.
Incredible reading of the game, explosive power. It just gets up there, one jump. Amazing.
Yeah, from the base position. One jump out wide. There he is, leaping literally from the centre of the court to play that smash across court. Phenomenal. Great athletic ability. So, game point opportunity to Tze Yong. And it's landed in. Opening game to Tze Yong of Malaysia against the higher ranked player Lakshya SEN. What an opening game. Game of quality, game of speed, and game of drama. 21-19 in 31 minutes. Badminton of the very, very highest quality.
I think that last rally almost showed how fine these margins are. At this level, we're talking, you know, a centimetre, an inch. And everything is so tight and so close in this encounter.
Mistik banyak di sini, ya ini yang rugi, cuma itu aja. Lewat lagi ya, ini start lagi awal tak payah pikir yang set pertama, sekarang set lagi 11 poin match ini. Servinya tukar-tukar, timingnya jangan lupa tukar tempat.
That opening game, because this man Tze Yong came through a thriller, 21-19 in 31 minutes.
Second game, level, play.
Well, I suspect, Chris, that Lakshya SEN might actually have to start being a little more proactive and a little more aggressive in his style of play. Early stages of the opening game, I thought he was very reactive. Here we are.
Yeah, I think we even saw that in the first rally of this game. He's definitely come out a lot more aggressive.
Yeah, I think he has to be, doesn't he?
It's all or nothing now.
Well, the Malaysian's world ranking, not reflective of his true capabilities, 42 in the world, whereas Lakshya SEN, number 10, although he has been as high as 9. That's a beauty, isn't it? That's a wonderful cross-court smash. I can only remember one such winner in the opening game from Lakshya SEN.
I think his movement after the smash as well shows you how balanced he was, because he got behind it so quickly. He was storming forward to the net if there was any way Tze Yong could even get that back.
Well, 6 different players from Malaysia have won 9 golds at the Commonwealth Games, men's singles discipline. Each away, of course, won 3 golds. Rashid Sadek, 2.
2-1.
Well, and the man on the left there, he won 1 as well. That was in Kuala Lumpur in 1998. Wong Chun Han, wonderful left-handed player.
It's over 2-all.
Well, wonderful defence from Tze Yong. I'm surprised Lakshya SEN didn't go down the line.
Yeah, I think he's gone body, hoping Tze Yong isn't quite ready around his body, but this shows you've just got to be so careful when you attack. If you attack at the wrong time, it's easy to put yourself in trouble.
So it's over 3-all.
That's fast forward. Brilliant. What a rally. Body and soul into that first smash, and follows up well. Yeah, got the net cord on the
4-3.
block to the net there, Tze Yong. Yeah.
It's over 4-all.
Missed it. Well, he's playing a completely different style in this second game, is Lakshya SEN. Far more aggressive, as we suspected he would be.
These are the small differences, though. These are the small things that, at the end of the game, are the ones that decide who wins and who loses. He's played the perfect rally there. He's worked it. He's got himself into a great position, and then maybe not the final shot, but that shot could be 2 shots more, and then he can win the point, but he's just missed it.
Well, not giving much away.
Play.
It's a great play. It was the punch clear across court. A punch clear is one that's played with deception, and it's played as an attacking shot. And look, Lakshya SEN having to turn to play the backhand from deep in court. That's always a sign in singles that a player is in trouble, because you've got your back to the net. You can't see where your opponent is. You can't see where the court is. That's another. Oh, it's just long. I was going to say that's another excellent punch clear.
5-6.
Yeah, it totally deceived Lakshya SEN, but it was indeed long of the back line. Good angle. Oh, how did he get that? Well, missed the easy one, and he knows it.
I do feel when Lakshya SEN's getting that chance, that short lift, he's just a bit tense, he's a bit tight, and his placement isn't quite what we're used to. And I think, for me, it's definitely evident there's a lot of nerves in there.
Well, this is the one, absolutely extraordinary. How did he get that back? And then he continued the rally. He was so off balance. Ah, strings are broken. Strings are broken. That's why he made the error.
Play.
Oh, perfect that shot. The way he manages to tumble the shuttle. The shuttle, as it crosses over the net, is literally upside down. So difficult then to control the reply. Get any control on the shot, you've got to hit the cork of the shuttle. And if the shuttle's upside down, then you just end up hitting the feathers. Short. Yeah. Once again, a well-constructed rally.
What I actually like from Tze Yong as well, he's controlling his body language so well. It will be so easy for him to almost get swept up in what's happening and get overexcited and use more energy than he needs to, you know, with the celebration, with the excitement. For me, he's staying very calm, very composed.
Look where he's hitting that smash from. You can always tell by where the player's feet are, the player that's hitting the overhead, how deep the lift or clear was. And that was barely mid-court. Yeah, that's nice. Good shot from Lakshya SEN.
7-8.
Well, until the Commonwealth Games men's singles final 4 years ago on the Gold Coast, players from India had contested 3 men's singles finals and they'd always won gold. It wasn't until Kidambi Srikanth lost to Lee Chong Wei at the last Games that an Indian player in the final failed to stand on top of the podium. Prakash Padyakone in 1978, Saeed Modi, the late Saeed Modi in 1982, and Kashyap in Glasgow in 2014. He's well wide, making his opponent twist and turn. Lakshya SEN. Well, I don't know about you, Chris. Are you sensing there could be a shift in momentum?
It does look, when you look at how they are after the point as well. For me, Tze Yong, he's looking more fatigued. He is. If he actually is or not, I don't know, but he's looking that way. And from that, I do feel that Lakshya is looking more confident, looking a bit freer.
It's gone wide. And this is a run of 4 straight points from a 2-point deficit to a 2-point advantage.
Some of these points as well are just unforced errors that we hadn't really seen from Tze Yong. He almost played faultless, hardly any easy points given away.
Brilliant. Just inside the line. He needn't have gone that close to the line because Lakshya SEN was way out of position. Look at the elevation. Yeah, makes Lakshya SEN play backhand that, having been forehand attack. Now he goes back to the forehand again. Huge gap down that forehand side. This is a real lesson in how to outmaneuver your opponent.
Play.
Good return of serve. And as with the opening game, there is a 2-point difference between the two players at the mid-game interval, but in contrast to the opening game, here in the second, the advantage is with the number 2 seed, Lakshya SEN. Tze Yong, the coach of Lakshya SEN, I think he was leaving and then suddenly thought of something else he needed to say to his man. Came back and more instruction.
Play.
Oh, that's brilliantly taken. And Chris, do you think the tactics have changed with Lakshya SEN? What's the difference? Why is he now commanding these rallies?
To be honest, I do think it's a lot to do with how he's feeling. Like at the beginning, he looked tense when he was getting the short lifts. The whole momentum's changed now because we weren't seeing any of these mistakes from Tze Yong, you know, until a few points ago, really. That's quite a comfortable mistake. It's a fairly short lift. And when you see that, so for Lakshya SEN, when he's seeing that, it's growing in confidence. He's then being allowed to play free. He can play how he wants to play.
Yeah.
And again, for me, that's another unforced error.
It is an unforced error, no question of that.
And is the belief now starting to go?
8 of the last 9 points to Lakshya SEN of India. That is a definite shift in momentum.
We saw that shot earlier from Lakshya SEN where he missed, but that was a lot smoother. He hit it a lot cleaner.
That's a beauty. That's gone wide. 10 of the last 11 points. He was 6-8 down. Now 16-9 up. Oh, this is extraordinary. How a match can change so quickly. Oh my goodness, that's wayward.
18-9.
12 of 13 points. 13 of 14 points. This is just extraordinary. Game point opportunities.
I do feel from it was about 8-all. It looked like Tze Yong he just started to look tired. That's mentally, physically, or both. And now he's almost gone into energy save mode, I feel, and allowed this to. He's accepted he can't win this game, and he's going to have full concentration on the next.
15 of 16 points. From 6-8 down. Lakshya SEN takes the second game 21-9. 52 minutes into the match, and it's one game all. 21-9, that second game in favour of the number 2 seed and World Championship bronze medalist, Lakshya SEN.
Bersiap lebih susah, bukan senang. Dia sudah mulai dapat, ini sekarang equal lagi. Kalau mau misalnya yuk agak ragu-ragu, yuk mau attack atau apa berarti ambil decision, jangan ragu-ragu. Ya, kan misalnya dia bagi tinggi-tinggi ya, atau ada semen, ada boxer. Kalau sekali-sekali ada jamnya berarti jamnya tetap boleh tapi ya yang pertama
So the players return to court for the third and deciding game.
Level. Play.
Well, it was 11 straight points to close out the second game for Lakshya SEN. And really, Tze Yong collapsed. And in the end, capitulated. I think we'll see a different Tze Yong here in the deciding game. This is fascinating.
For the silver, 1 love.
One of the big question marks, I guess, Chris, you identified it very early on. Would Tze Yong be able to maintain the pace that he showed in the opening game through the entirety of the match? We had the answer in the second game. Whether he saved enough energy for this third remains to be seen.
Yeah, I do feel that he, has a kind of poorly, let's say, described energy save mode in regards to, I think he allowed the game when he lost so many points in a row, then almost allowed, okay, right, fine, I'm going to let this one go, and I'm going to have full speed, full power, full concentration for the next one. difficult thing is it gives your opponent a lot of confidence.
That's the problem, because the psychology of sport is immense. You know, both these players, they've got every shot in the book. They're both supremely fit. So what's the difference between them? It does come down to the mental side of the sport. Who's right on the day?
Especially if we get to something like a 17 or 18 or in this final game. No matter what anyone says, it's not always about who's the best player, it's about who handles the situation best.
Exactly. Nice backhand. And now Lakshya SEN back to the... I'm happy just to play the shuttle to all four corners and work my opponent. And I don't think Tze Yong, there's no sign at the moment, he's got the explosive speed that he demonstrated in the opening game.
It is quite an edgy start from both players. You know, we saw Lakshya come out in the second game, like really aggressive, really powerful. But this one, it's almost like they're feeling each other out. They're moving the shuttle around. They're trying to expose each other with, you know, playing the full rally. But it's very, very edgy and tense.
Yeah, understandably. Yeah, there's another edgy shot from Tze Yong. Well, these two nations played each other in the mixed team final, but Lakshya SEN was not selected for the gold medal match. They put in Kadambi Shrikant. Unbelievable retrieving. But that's not Tze Yong's style of play, retrieving the shuttle. He wants to be commanding the rallies.
Tough thing is for Tze Yong at the moment, I'm not sure he's got enough in his legs to be able to get there early, to be able to command.
Yeah, I have that question mark too. That's a lovely block. Still he can't put the shuttle away and runs out of patience in the end. And this is so often what Lakshya SEN does to opponents. His retrieving capabilities are so good that opponents think that they've got to go closer and closer to the lines, and in doing so start to make errors. This is worrying times if you are a Malaysian fan. Happy times if you support Lakshya SEN. Nice backhand block. Oh my goodness, he needed that.
I just feel, looking at the clock for how long this match has been, we're very close to the hour mark, and we're quite early on in the third game. And this, for me, I just feel it's going to be such a big ask for Tze Yong to be able to keep this up.
Well, barring a crisis in confidence from Lakshya SEN, he looks every bit as if he's now just on the right path to winning the gold medal. Eight-4.
It's even now less, for me, Lakshya Sen's, he's not looking at the coach as much. He doesn't need the help as much because he can feel what he's doing is the right thing. He's flowing now.
Brilliant. Oh, it's called out. Well, I saw that as in. Well, no wonder he's challenging Tze Yong.
Yeah, I saw that as in as well.
No, we'll wait for the instant review to adjudicate. It was clearly in. Good challenge.
The thing that does worry me a little bit for Tze Yong is he's almost having to play incredible shots to win the point. And if he starts to think that, he goes tighter and tighter and tighter, and then the more mistakes that start to come.
That could be costly. He used a lot of energy to get behind the shuttle so quickly, Tze Yong, but couldn't convert that into a point. Look at the physical effort there to leap in the air, try and play the winner. What a rally. Terrific defense. Brilliant. The most incredible rally. A battle not just of physicality, a battle of will. The refusal to let the shuttle hit the floor. Look at that defense. Gets up again so quickly. Oh, that rally had just about it all.
Yeah, this is a delight for anyone who, you know, who likes badminton. This is an incredible match. And now, as you say, Joe, I think it's going to be a battle of mentally who's stronger. There's so much fatigue in both of them. When I look down, I do feel when it's a long rally that Lakshya SEN, it almost helps him in a way because he's draining more and more out of Tze Yong.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think the longer rallies suit the Indian player, no question. Oh, that's a beauty. The reverse slice on the final push there from Tze Yong, and that was played to perfection. Yeah, the obvious shot was across court, and that reverse slice just producing disguise and deception. Well, this is really good fighting spirit by Tze Yong. I really thought at 5-9 that Lakshya SEN was on cruise control to victory. That's good follow-up from Lakshya SEN.
10-7.
Well, it is Lakshya SEN, the World Championship bronze medalist, who has the advantage at the change of ends here in the third and deciding game. It's a 4-point cushion, and that could prove decisive. Yeah, two back to the forehand of Tze Yong. One a fast stop, the other a full smash. So often such a good tactic to play 2 shots or more back to the same position. So it's the moment of truth now. Well, all the fans here at the NEC, all 5 really enjoying themselves, getting into the spirit. And why wouldn't you with this brilliant badminton? Oh, got the net cord. It's going wide. Yep. Well left.
The score is 11.
Oh, look at that tight spinning net shot. Yeah. Lost patience once again, Tze Yong, because of the retrieving capabilities of Lakshya SEN.
I do think that's a big point, and obviously it's a big point in the match, but also mentally. Lakshya, for me, then he's shown how strong he is at defending. He will not give up. He's not going to allow Tze Yong a chance to come back here.
Well, he's challenging. I saw that as in.
I agree, Joe. I do think it clipped the line.
Well, I was surprised by the smash straight down the line. Yeah, it was plumb on the line. Because the smash down the line did open the court up. Yeah, he goes down the line. It wasn't anywhere near the line, actually. That was the big problem. Yeah. So, only one challenge left in this deciding game for Lakshya SEN.
Play.
Yeah, that's a much better smash from Lakshya SEN. Much closer to the line. And wisely giving himself some margin for error. Yeah, that could be costly.
49.
Five-point advantage. An hour and 10 minutes into the match. It's going wide. Yeah, well left.
59. So over 10-15. Let's play.
Oh, great defence. Well, that was, in my opinion, a must-win rally for Tze Yong, and he did indeed manage to win it. It was backhand defence early on. That was just superb. Got to start closing down this gap.
Thank you.
Malaysian, if he wants to win a gold medal. Because the closer the scoreline, the more pressure Lakshya SEN will feel. 11-15. What a net shot, yeah. Can't have two goes.
12-15.
Three straight points to the Malaysian. Not enough pressure on the attacking shot from Tze Yong. Smash right into the hitting zone of his opponent. And he put that final shot away with venom. There was no way that was coming back. Oh, he gets the lucky net cord. Dips under the net to pick up the shuttle, eager to get on with the next rally.
You can just feel the tension has increased, and when it does, the game almost changes now. You know, he's trying to be so aggressive on the points. He's not working the rally, he's just getting up and he's hitting it because he has enough energy in his tank left. Whereas I'd say Tze Yong, I'm not sure he does.
No, he's certainly not been able to play the explosive attacking shots that he displayed in the opening game. Lucky net cord. Sport can be cruel sometimes. That fast exchange won by Tze Yong.
30-17.
Well, it really is now or never. They're making his comeback, and I suspect for Tze Yong.
And the crowd's trying really hard to get behind Tze Yong just to give him that extra push that he needs now.
Yeah. He is hanging on by his fingertips. That's a costly error.
18-13.
He simply can't afford that at this stage of the game. What a rally. Extraordinary. Brilliant! Badminton at its best.
I think a lot of the crowd there on their feet. That was incredible rally from both players.
Well, the graze on the knee. I don't think it's really a blood injury as such, but the tournament doctor, Dr. Ashwin Patel, has been asked to come on. Have a look at him. Lynn Nixie, one of the tournament referees, also in attendance. Yeah, that won't stop him playing. But all blood injuries must be treated immediately. That's the rules of international sport. This rally was just incredible. Defending off a knee, then Lakshya SEN slips.
So he's putting hand sanitizer on.
Well, maybe it's well, whatever was put on his knee was painful. Stinging sensation, I should think.
Well, if it is a cut and I mean, it looked like hand sanitizer, obviously.
Yeah, there may have been liquid, you know, they have this sort of full skin that you can put over. I saw that, I mean, he dislodged what looked like sort of a second skin, artificial skin, early on in the match. Ripped it off his knee.
I do think in those situations you just want to be able to just carry on rather than have this long break and start again.
Brilliant. There was enough height on the clear from Tze Yong that Lakshya SEN had plenty of time to get himself in position and then play the jump smash. 2 points away from the gold medal. Missed it.
So the silver, 50-19.
I think Lakshya SEN can almost see the finish line and he's trying to force himself over it. He's almost gone into full-out attack again. Just got to be careful that he doesn't force it too much and then make some unforced errors.
That's a wonderful angle from Tze Yong. Well, Malaysia has had an extraordinary run in the men's singles discipline at Commonwealth Games. 7 of the last 8 games they've taken gold. But it would take a huge effort from here. There's a 3-point deficit and time is running out for Tze Yong. Just wide, and it's match point opportunities for Lakshya SEN of India to take the gold medal in the men's singles discipline. Oh, good punch, Claire. Short. He's done it! Lakshya SEN becomes the fourth different player from India to win the men's singles gold at the Commonwealth Games. What a match! And spare a thought for Tze Yong, who very much played his part in producing the most magnificent final. An hour and 20 minutes of pulsating badminton.
Match won by Lakshya SEN, 1921, 21-9, 21-16.
Well, he's going to throw his shirt to a lucky fan. Undefeated throughout the entirety of these games. He won all three of his team matches and now won the individual gold. What a performance. Dropping the opening game 19-21, then winning 21-9, 21-16 in the deciding game. A match lasting an hour and 21 minutes. Yeah, sensational. Well said, sir. Confirmation of that scoreline, 19-21, 21-9, 21-16 in the deciding game in an hour and 20 minutes. Well, the players go for the interviews. Chris, that really was the most extraordinary match. In the fluctuating fortunes, but I think in the end you were right. Tze Yong just ran out of steam.
Yeah, I mean, the first game and the third game were over an hour, just those two, and you know, I just feel it's so tough. Tze Yong, he just couldn't keep going. He'd given everything to the team event, and he played so many matches, and he just ran out of steam at the end.
Yeah, but that's not to take anything away from Lakshya SEN, who played the perfect game. He made his opponent work. He pushed him, as he did in this final rally, from side to side. First his forehand, then down the backhand. This was incredible that Tze Yong got that back. But then down his forehand side again. Always moving the Malaysian. And after the opening game, he knew he had to be more proactive and attack more, and that is precisely what he did. The Commonwealth Games gold medalist, Lakshya SEN from India.
Once again, we're going to see what a fantastic match that was, and your winner, Lakshya SEN from India!
The deciding game.
Before the medal ceremony to be set up, I have special guest now, courtside with me. He has been the people's champion.
The three medalists. Brilliant from Lakshya SEN earlier, coming back from a game down. Tze Yong fought very, very bravely, and you can see also yet another Indian medal going to Kidambi, who won the bronze medal match last night.
The medals will be presented by Geraldine Brown, the Vice President of the Badminton World Federation, and the gifts presenter will be presented by Ken Sakamoto, the Chief Executive Officer of Yonex. And now, your bronze medal winner from India, Shrikant Kidambi.
It's a superb bronze medal match that he won last night against Jason Tay of Singapore. 21-15, 21-18 does not tell the whole story. Tay was superb in that match. Unfortunately, cramped up terribly towards the end of it. Barely walked at the conclusion. The world number 13 takes the bronze medal. Actually won a bronze at the Commonwealth Youth Games back in 2011.
And now, your silver medal winner from Malaysia, Tze Yong.
Well, it's a great display and a great week for the 22-year-old, who of course knocked out the world champion in the quarter-finals here. So he will get a silver medal to add to the mixed team gold that he's already collected.
For your gold medalist and Commonwealth Games champion from India, Lakshya SEN.
What a talent this man is. He's just 20. He's already in the world's top 10. Already got a world championship bronze and a mixed team silver that he earned here a few days ago, and now he has a gold medal to add to that burgeoning collection. Brilliant player and fantastic to watch also. But what a treat that final was. Huge credit to both Sen and Tze Yong.
For those who are able to, please stand for the anthem.
Stand by for the anthem.
India. Once again, please show your appreciation for the Commonwealth Games medalists.
Been a tremendous men's singles competition here in Birmingham, and three very worthy men on that podium. Kidambi very much the senior member of that trio, 29 years of age, and the other two 20 and 22 respectively. And I think the future of badminton in both India and Malaysia is in pretty safe hands at the moment. And all three of these gentlemen will have high hopes of adding more to their mantelpiece when the World Championships start in Tokyo in a couple of weeks' time. It certainly made the Indian fans in the crowd extremely happy. Just a reminder that we still have 2 more finals to bring you. The men's doubles, which will be next, Ben Lane and Sean Bendy taking on Rankireddy and Shetty of India, and then Tan and Tina Muratharan of Malaysia against Chloe Birch and Lauren Smith in the women's doubles. It's great the way the players engage with the crowd, and they know, the Indian players, that they have such a huge following. You just want a handshake, a selfie, a signature, something. That little area of that stand where so many of the Indian fans are gathered, it's almost like a suburb of Delhi, that over there. Thing is, you've got to know when to say no, otherwise you'll literally be there all afternoon and all evening. So many fans clamouring for an autograph. More over this way as well. I think they really do appreciate the support of the fans, the Indian players, especially away from the home nation. Brilliant display, coming from behind to win.
Need you and I